Hello everyone and welcome to this new Systeme tutorial. In this one I'm going to show you how you can create a carousel image that will just switch pictures automatically. Okay, it's really simple, and I added a little tweak where when you hover your mouse on top of it, it's stopping the image carousel. Okay, so it's really easy, and let me show you how you can have it. And if you don't have a Systeme account, you can create one for free by clicking the first link in the description. And if you wish to get the exact same code I'm using here, don't worry, I'm giving it to you for free. Just need to click the link in the description and I will give you these two codes that I'm using here. Okay, and then you can tweak it. I'm going to show you how you use it. So let me go back to my funnel here. You can bring this carousel in any type of funnel pages you have, blog, anywhere you want. Okay, so it's going to work exactly the same. So this is what it looks like if I click here. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can create one from scratch. So I'm going to add a new step, and I'm going to just build a new page for this test. I will use just a squeeze page for the test. I'm going to start from scratch so I can show you exactly how is it done. And once you're inside, wherever you want to put this carousel, you're just going to click on edit page. And then what we want is the following. Very important first. We want, so to be able to have our images here in the carousel, we need one thing very important at the beginning. We need the URL from the images. So how you do it? It's really simple, and you can do it from inside the Systeme.io. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to get and copy and paste the URLs of the images I want to use inside of my carousel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add here on elements, I'm going to add as many as image elements as I need, as many images that I want to use. So let's say I want to use 4 images, then I'm going to add, so I can do it like this, but it's going to be, let's do it a simple way. Let's say I want to use 4, so I'm going to grab a 4 column, I'm going to put it here, and let's do it like this. Small, it's too small, but it's okay, medium. So I want my 4 images, okay? So I'm going to save changes, and I'm going to bring 4 images element. So I have my 4 images element here. Just, you don't need to do it like this, okay? You can just leave them one below the other. It makes no difference. So once I'm here, I want to grab my images. What I'm going to use for this one, my daughter, she is a huge fan of Lilo and Stitch, and there is a new movie coming up at the time I'm making this video. So for her, we're going to use Lilo and Stitch layer cake as an example. Let's say I make cakes and I want to show all my creations and I want to display them exactly like this, okay? So I'm going to grab my images, and this is your responsibility to have, you know, your images the same size, the same branding and everything, okay? So once you're here, let's say you have your images, let's say your images are coming from your own computer, I'm going to show you. So, but if you're grabbing images from, I don't know, ChatGPT or Google or anywhere, you're going to do as such. You're going to go on your images, you're going to right click and click download the image. I'm going to download my images on my computer, okay? And once I'm done, I have all my 4 images. I'm going back inside my funnel editor, and I'm going to click on the image, and I want to import my images. I already imported the images, so we're going to save time here. I'm going to grab from my images here. So I'm going to grab the first one, I'm going to insert the image here, and I'm going to repeat for the 3 other image I have. So once it's all imported, it's really easy and really simple. Number 3, and the last one here, I'm going to import this one. So I have my 4 images. I'm going to click on Save Changes, and then from here, I'm going to click here on Visualize, the preview. Let's open the preview, and I have my 4 images. So from here, what I want to do is I want to grab the image URL, and I want to save this image URL somewhere. So what I do is I'm going to open a note because I'm on my Mac, and I already did it, so I can save time, but I'm going to show you how you do it. So once you have your preview here from Systeme.io, you're going to right click on the image, and you're going to click on copy image address, image URL. You click on it, and then you open a new document and you just paste the image URL. It's really simple. And then you do it again for all 4 images. Right click, save image URL, and then you're going to repeat for as many images as you want to use. Okay? And let's say you have your own images and you're not using images from Google, it will be exactly the same. When you want to upload an image from here, you're just going to grab the image that's from your computer and you put it here. Okay? And it's going to create automatically an image URL that you're going to use from here. So once you have all 4, let's just erase this. Once you have your image URLs, you can go back here and we can erase this because we're not going to use it anymore. So let's say I have my headline here. Let's say we have it here, and then what I'm going to do here from on the left side elements, and I'm going all the way down, I'm going to grab a raw HTML element that I'm going to drag and drop just below my, just below my title, but you can use it again anywhere. You can add margins and everything, okay? So you then customize your own HTML block. So from here, I'm going to click on my HTML block, and I will click on edit code. Once I'm here, I'm going inside of the edit code. I'm going to select everything, erase, so I have start from fresh, and then I'm going to grab my own code that I'm giving you for free. You just get it by clicking the first link in the description. So I'm going to copy and paste my code right here. So now there is one thing we need to change here inside of our code, and there is another few things that we can change. I'm going to show you just in a minute. So how does it work? Here it's asking for our original images. So it wants to know what's the source of the images that we're going to use inside of our carousel. So this is exactly where we're going to copy and paste our image URLs. See, I have 1, 2, 3 options. I have a 4th one. So I'm going to just copy this line of code. I'm going to click on Command C, go just one down below, and Command V. So I have the exactly the same. And exactly here, I have the duplicated images. So I'm going to explain to you why we have this one here, but I want to go right here at the end. So it's not right here at the end, and I want to copy another line of code here. Okay? Why we do it like this? Because let me take first the URL, image URL with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my first link. I'm going to click on the right, copy link, and I'm coming right here where it says source equal double quotation mark, We're going right in the middle, and then we're going to click on Command V. So we have our image URL inside of our code. And I want to copy the exact URL inside of the original images, and I want to do it again, the exact same one on the duplicated images. I'm going to explain to you why in a second. So I'm going back to source here, equal, just right between, and Command V, and I'm copying the exact same URL. And then I'm just going to repeat the same thing for the number 2. So right here, Command V, and right here, Command V. And now for our 3rd image, I'm going back here, source, Command V, and right here, Command V. And now for the last one, copy, and we have it here, Command V, exactly here. So why? Because if you don't use the duplicate, and you can erase it if you don't want to use it, but if you don't use this line of codes and you duplicate the images, what actually it's going to do is, as soon as it reaches the last image from your carousel, it's going to stop and like rewind to the first page, to the first image. And it's aesthetically, it's not good. It doesn't look good. So what we want to do is we want to tell the carousel, like, as soon as you reach the last image, I don't want you to stop rewind, and go back to the first image. I want you to continue as if the carousel was infinite. So this creates a flawless, movement of all the images inside the carousel. So this is why we copy it. So it says, okay, as soon as you've reached the last image, you don't go back to the first one. You just continue, okay? And you continue. And then once you reach here, it's going to come back here and it's going to be flawless, okay? So this is why we do it like this. And then once you're good, we just click on save. So it's bringing the carousel here. And then we can click on save changes and preview. So we can have a preview of our work. It's working perfectly. When I hover my mouse on top of it, it's stopping and then it's working again. Okay, very easy. Just one few thing. Let's say I want to change it. I think it's going too slow. I want to make the images move faster. This is why, I told you it's important to choose the same image sizes, because otherwise, it's not going to look as good. But then it's your work to do it. So I'm going back to edit. I'm going to edit code, and here, if I'm going to carousel track here, and I want to say, okay, I want the animation to go faster here. So instead of 30, let's say I want it to go really fast. And I could say, okay, 3. So if I use a small number, it's going super fast. If I use a bigger number, the slower it goes. So I'll save. And see now how fast it goes. So they don't even have even have time to say, okay, I want this one, and then they hover and say, oh wow, this code is working really good. Okay, this is a little trick. So usually you leave it between 20 and 30, and it's going to do a good job. So right here, okay. So just for you, I also included the second code. So this one is with the dark background, and this one is with a white background with shadows, white shadows on each side. And this one is going from one side, and this one is going from one direction, and the other one from another direction. So it's pretty easy. Let's say I want to switch direction for the first one. So I just go inside of my code. I'm going to click on edit code, and I will go to here, animation keyframe. And I would want to, let's say I want it to go the other way. So I would just change this to this. I would just revert, the number, and now it's going to go both on the same direction. Okay. So it's pretty easy. So that again, if you want both of these codes, you have it for free. Just click the link in the description. If you don't have if you don't have a Systeme account, just click on the second link in the description. You can create one for free. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. See you again. Bye.